Hello everyone. This is Imtiaz Begum, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce and Management, Government First Grade College, Chikbalapur. Today I am going to take session 22 of 5th semester BBA, Employee Welfare and Social Security of Bangalore North University. Under that we will discuss about case study. Learning objective of the chapter: the student will be able to exhibit their thoughts on labor welfare measures by a case study. Session outcome: the student will be able to exhibit their thoughts on labor welfare measures by a case study. So we have one case here. So the student is supposed to come out with their solution. So the case is a worried CEO. Here we have a CEO called Sudarshan, the managing director of MFITS, a Bangalore based company, is a worried man. All his efforts to regain the lost market and to wipe out red in the company's balance sheet have proved futile. Sitting alone in the chamber, lighting up cigarette and sipping cups of coffee, Sudarshan started collecting events of 1987 which rigged the fortunes of a once successful company. Subbu and his team got defeated in the union election held in the beginning of 1987. Rivals Gowda and his team got elected with comfortable majority. The winning team had a leading towards CITU, which was known for his militancy. The attitude and action of Gowda and his team were not to the liking of the management, particularly City, the factory manager. The management was waiting for a way out to deal with the new team of unionists. Not concealed to the loss of power, Subbu and his chronic started a cultural association with an apparent objective of promoting Kannada, the local language. Shetty welcomed the formation of the association and, in fact, even encouraged its activity. The management too gave financial support to the cultural outfit. Emboldened by the encouragement given, Subbu and his team demanded that the management should negotiate with them about all matters relating to employee welfare. This proposal was not acceptable to the management, which turned it down. But Shetty began hobnobbing with Subbu, often to consternation of the leaders of the recognized union. One day, Subbu and Gowda had a heated exchange of words, which resulted in physical bouts inside the plant. Sridhar, HRD manager, placed the duo under suspension on grounds of discipline. Enquiry was conducted in which Subbu was acquitted, but Gowda refused to appear before the enquiry officer. Having been acquitted, Subbu demanded reinstatement, which the management readily agreed. Subbu, with Trump right large on his face, came to the factory, but the team led by Gowda protested by calling a strike. The management assured Gowda that he too would be reinstated provided he was acquitted by the enquiry officer. Gowda was in no mood to listen to the management, nor was he prepared to face the enquiry. Subbu demanded reinstatement, which Gowda protested. The statement continued and the strike lasted for 3 days. Work resumed after prolonged task, but the scars remained. Shetty got a sack and Sridhar left and joined Indo-French Company. M. Feds lost his customers and the efforts to regain their patronage did not succeed. The bottom line became red and it grew thicker as year went. So now the question is, what should Sudarshan do? So this is a case where you are supposed to come out with your solution. Thank you very much.